Hello and welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Captain Kibbs of the Bickering Bunch, signing on today. And today we're going to be playing Empire Total War Darth Mod, which makes the game actually bearable, because this game is an absolute monstrosity on steroids. One that never saw the 17 God-saving patches. We don't count 18, because 18 ruined Rome 2. But today we're going to be playing the Russian campaign. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the theme today? And today's theme is Avenged 1453. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick the Ottoman Empire and their vile Islamic Empire straight out of the Balkans, and not only the Balkans, but the world itself. We will bring enlightenment, peace, and prosperity to the treacherous, disgusting, slave-infested Ottoman Empire. So, as the Russian Empire, or Russian, or just Russia, I want to call myself an empire for the sake of calling myself an empire. Now, we will crank up the battle difficulty a little bit here because it gets a little too artistic on this mode and it tends to get a little bit really cheesy. It gets really cheesy on hard, but we'll see if we can bear with it. Now, the campaign difficulty, we're only going to leave on normal because, if anyone remembers, Total War's campaigns aren't actually difficult at all based upon the difficulty meter. What all that does is really just makes the AI just say no to trade requests. So if you're into just being cucked all the time, I guess you can turn up the difficulty. But that's lame. We'll just do world domination because that sounds fun. But yes, again, our goal is to avenge 1453 and retake Constantinople. After all, we are the successful inheritors of the Byzantine throne. So let us move onwards. Hopefully this campaign doesn't crash too frequently. If it does, I'll be a sad cupcake. And when I'm a sad cupcake, everyone knows I'm not pleasant to be around, but hey, details, everyone likes a little bit of salt here and there. Without supplies, no army is brave. Frederick, the great king of fucking Prussia. How about shut your little damn whore mouth? Now, back to the campaign, before we're so violently already at war with the Ottoman Empire. Already on the path of vengeance. Yes, of course, how could I have not foreseen this? Alright, so we will crush these vile, heathenistic pigs. Once we, do build stuff. We've got money. First things first, let's get our diplomatic stuff situated. Sweden, we obviously have many things in common. Do not presume that this agreement has been dampened down by the fires of dislike of your nation, good sir. Well, fuck you too, Mr. Shitstain. Alright, so let's see. Dagestan is not liked by anybody. And it's Islamic, so we're going to have to kill them all. But we will do that. By the way, this is a themed campaign, so basically, we're avenging all the vile rapes, murders, and horrible slavery practiced by the Ottoman Empire and the Islamic Empire during this time period. So we're going to spread freedom and liberties by eradicating every last one of the little savages. Now, one thing we must do first is we need to take Crimea, because this is a good port and we can launch our invasion from here. One other thing to note is that we need to improve infrastructure across the Russian Empire, for it is absolutely bastardly awful, backwards, shitty, nightmarish. So all the funds will initially go into just building up the infrastructure across the Empire, because the Empire is in dire need of it. And we'll just do it like this. See, while that's good, I do want Ukraine to have better roads so we can get military forces to move faster. Again, you know what, fuck it, we'll just invest into the road systems across the board. Okay, that's got our infrastructure sorted for the time being. Next up, I got the hiccups, beg pardon. Basically, we just need to build up farmlands and all sorts of other stuff. Fur markets, things that can give us better trade. Things of that nature. Peasant farms. More trade goods. Basically, we're just going to be focusing on the economy for the first turn or so here. We don't have the technology for that just quite yet. Weaver's Cottage. Oops, wrong button. Alright, well, we've got the goods, so to speak. Iron Workshop. Burning through funds, though, relatively quickly. Oofda. Oh. That's quite a bit of money we burned down investing into our infrastructure and everything else. My god, I think we might actually go through it all. A Bowdy house. Oh, good god. Yes, we are going to burn through our monies relatively quickly. Fuck it, we'll invest everything in the first turn. Because why the fuck not? That couldn't possibly backfire now, could it? Alright, so back up. I see a gentleman. A gentleman should head towards a town or a school of sorts or something of that nature. Wherever the fuck that might be. So, let's have our little priest go down here. Oh, schools. We don't know where the schools are. I'm sure they're somewhere. Hiding. God only knows where. Now, you got 3,000 monies. Not a whole hell of a lot, but we're going to invest it into the military structures here so we can get better units, because we could definitely use it. Because for recruitment, we've got not a whole hell of a lot. And I would kind of just like to get my foot in the door here. Alright, so we'll be sitting defensively for the first couple of turns. With the remaining monies, we'll burn up on recruitment for what little that's worth. Basically some Cossacks and things of the like. Now, how do we organize through the agents? Okay, so fleets, agents, Muscovy, gentlemen. Alright, so gentleman needs to find school. School is located where exactly? We'll find a school. Trapper, farmland. Ah, there's one. Oh, it's right there. Why did I not see it before? Alright, so we need to... Oh, good. For goodness gracious, lady. Just fuck off, would you please? Thank you. Alright, so militarily, we need to get the plug bayonets so we can get the ring bayonets. That'll definitely be useful for fucking melee and stuff. So we're going to go for that first thing. It's not too long. 4 turns per year, by the by. Now, we need to get our agents down here. There we are. Alright, look, there's a disgusting imam. We'll put him to the sword. As we should have done ages ago. Now, let's see. We've got everything in order, it seems. I'll have this general march down to the south, assuming the Swedes don't backstab us, of course. This is being very, very assumptuous that the Swedes are not going to be absolute cunts about this. I like how massive Empire Total War is. And you got the Americas over there. Like, that's just so cool. Of how big this little fucking game was. Now, we shouldn't have to worry about this. Shouldn't. Basically, I want to take this and launch naval invasions to Istanbul and Rumelia and reclaim it as Constantinople. We will refer to it as such because it's its proper name. So, let's see. We've got a fairly sizable army here. We'll definitely have to attack the Crimean Khanate so we can take that warm sea water. Alright, let's see. I think that's everything. Did I have any other research buildings? No, I did not. Alright, we're going to cycle through the turns. This is going to take a bit, and I'm going to skip these turn cycles for your sake. Until we get, you know, obviously things where people want stuffs, like military alliances, which I will definitely take. Who would have thought I'm so popular? I don't know. Oh, I was about to... Military alliance. Well, that's nice and all. Fuck it, I'll take it. Because basically we're trying to purge Islam from basically the globe, is what the theme of the campaign is. I mean, we're avenging 1453. So yeah, that's kind of the campaign goal. I don't know if I want to do anything after that. Once we achieve that goal, I might move on. We'll see. We'll see if we have fun with this. All right, school, church. I want more schools for education and stuff, so we can get more researches. All right, that's looking good. We've got some money going. That's always handy dandy. We don't have a whole hell of a lot of money, though, to be fair. All right. Now, where is all our agents? Ugh, I just wish it would stop popping up. You know, I think we can disable that, lassie. Let's see, game settings. It says none, but of course it'll still have her say stuff, because why the hell wouldn't it? That wouldn't make any sense now, would it, Bosh? Let's see, army. Now, we're going to take it. This guy's kind of porky. And they all kind of got some meat on them. Well, he's actually a lot more experienced. We'll send him. We'll leave that cavalry and some troops to guard, and we'll begin marching into enemy lands in a desperate bid to knock out the Carnate as quickly as possible. Alright, so let's see. We've got money. Where can we invest it? Muscovy is our capital. We need St. Petersburg at some point historically, so Sweden, you have some unlawful territories. Maybe I can purchase that from them and peacefully. We'll see, we'll see. Governor's mansion on the frontier, not a bad idea. Alright, all in all, I don't think there's a hell of a lot more left for me to do. Let's just sift through things. Alright, Norway and Sweden don't really like each other. I'm not particularly surprised all that much. Our little mountain friends are, you know, they are what they are. Dragstan, you'll need to be eliminated at some point. You have vile, pestilent filth upon this good green earth. There's Dragstan. Fairly weak, fairly small. We can liberate those people fairly easy, which is why we'll have our primary focus on Constantinople. Because in this mod, by the by, it gets really laggy as you proceed, because apparently Bubbles thinks that there's something to do with, like, what the hell? Maria? Oh, it's owned by Venice. Something to do with the fact that, you like, lots of units get weird movement glitches here, so we'll see. And there's also, he thinks that this area might be a glitch too, so I don't know. Turns might take ridiculously long. That's why I'm kind of cutting them out for the sake of time. Alright, we'll recruit a couple more things here. 6-pounders, demi-cannons, sakers, 750, 800. Demi-cannons are kind of nice. They're a lot less accurate, though. Which I'll take the 6-pounders, because I prefer the accuracy, if need be. 2 cannons per army, for now, just because, economically speaking, it's going to be a bit of a bitch. Austria wants a military alliance. This is beneficial for now. This is the last alliance I'm going to enter for a while. Mostly because I will be bordering them once I conquer my way through the Ottomans. Sharing a large border. Sweden wishes for a territory. That can go, you can go straight to hell with that offer. Or more like demand. Military access for 20 turns, go fucking pound sand. You know what, fuck it. I'm just going to record this section anyways. Just kind of thinking about just editing it out. Now I'm just like, fuck it. Alright. It's winter now, you know. Things are getting chilly. Ancillary gained. Nobility. New artillery. Roads have been completed. That's good. War has broken out between Poland, Lithuania, and Austria. This is awkward. War has broken up between Prussia and Austria. The Julian calendar. Alright, so. Let's begin converting. Now, if I recall correctly, all we have to do is, like, move him into the building. To start converting people. Now, let's see. Can we... We'll try assassinating their leader. Your agent was detected whilst covertly instructions. He has managed to escape with his life, but has aroused suspicion towards your nation. That's totally fine, because we're already at fucking war. Alright, we'll attack the army, which will force them to sally out of their town. And we'll pound them with what guns we have, which are demi-cannons, which have the range. They have reinforcing units, not very many. Mostly Cossack-based units. With looks like Islamic cavalry of some sort, general's bodyguard, but mostly Russian type. Alright, so begins the battle for Crimea. We must bring it into the glorious empire. Now, hopefully this game doesn't crash too often. The mods with Total War can be a bit unstable at times. It makes me sad. More so in the older Total Wars. But oh well, it's definitely well worth the instability. Due to the fact that the game is just genuinely so far superior to, well, British Creative Assembly's version of Total War. I'm still a big fan of Australia Creative Assembly's Medieval 2 and Rome 1. They did far better job. It's a shame they got the boot and they got shut down, but all good things must come to an end, I suppose. Alright, so. Oh, well, looks like we're still battling outside the town a little bit. It's got some snowflakes. They're gonna be melting like snowflakes by the time we're done with them. Now, these guys are melee, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah. We're definitely gonna be doing lots of melee with the Ottoman Empire, I'd imagine. So we'll put these guys in the force over here. We'll leave those guys there. And we'll put the cannons on the road here. Deploy the cannons. Move the general behind for morale support, etc., etc. Alright, here's the enemy forces. There's a fair bit of them, but we'll put them to the sword, and we'll call it glorious. Now, they've got to come to us, because we've got cannons. Not the most accurate of cannons, but cannons nonetheless. And one idea, real quick here, is to basically just turn down the music just a smidge, the speech just a smidge, and turn up the master just a bit more. So we can get that glorious, yeah, there we go. Get that atmospheric noise and music going. Alright, so our little cannons are gonna pound the piss out of those bastards for as long as possible. Okay, just in case they try to flank around, I don't want them doing anything suspicious. They can't see these guys here, but they're gonna figure it out if the cavalry moves far enough. Alright, let's speed this up. I want to drag them a little closer. Ooh, I want to get to that stone wall almost. No, maybe not. I don't think it's actually worth it, to be fair. Alright, you guys go to that one, though. Glory and honor. Alright, so there's the Crimean pigs. They will not be allowed to get to our cannons. Whatever the cost, if I need to spook them away. Oh, looks like they're starting to waver. Had to do it. Little cowards are fleeing. Right. Put the cavalry back in position. Advance to the stone wall. Guess they don't want to go on that side. Oh well. Okay. Looks like they're coming back. I want you to chase those fuckers off and be rid of them. Alright, our lads made it to the stone wall. This will give us a huge advantage cover-wise. Teach those filthy Crimean pigs a lesson. Alright, those units don't stand a chance if we just bomb rush them. Which is what I think we'll do. I don't want to run too much in the line of fire over here. Because methinks that would be bad. Oh wow, they're coming back? Damn it, that somehow was able to break my guys. Alright, you need to split off. Sheesh, these fuckers are being tough cookies, I'll give them that. We are breaking them, though. How many are left? Not a whole hell of a lot. Enough that I think my general can actually finish the job. So we'll send him off. Alright, let's advance. Oh god, finish them off. What are you doing there, buddy? You're routing? The hell are you fighting there? I'm genuinely confused with what's going on there. Unipathic can be a bit fucking awful. Oh god, they might actually charge into melee. Or just walk into melee. I don't fucking know anymore. As I thought they would be a bit of a coward. So I'll actually move back in defensive position over there. Enemy general's killed. That's good. Nothing like firing point blank into one's enemy. Now I'm pretty sure these guys can put these fuckers down pretty easily. They're dropping like fucking flies over here. The bad guys are. Alright, so let's see. Alright, presuming they're going to return. See, you gotta kind of finick them because it's not exactly that perfect. There we go. That should leave a ton of dead bodies there. There we go. That is what I am talking about. Those fuckers gonna be a bit of an issue, I just know it. Now they're still routing, that's good. Keep the little bastards on the run. That's what I like. Yeah, as I suspected, the little cunts would run. Alright, we'll just kill a few of them. And that should be good enough. Alright, we managed to beat the Crimeans. That kind of puts them out of the picture for the most part. Imagination rules the world. Napoleon Bonaparte, French Emperor and General. Well, Napoleon, you're not alive yet. Not for almost 100 fucking years. Or no, well, you're not in power, I should say. Alright, the Crimeans have been broken. How can we not quite reach? That is a shame. That is a shame indeed. Alright, well, we're making some money. Little bits here and there. Always try to see how the countryside can be upgraded at all. If at all. Okay, does not look like it. Muscovy, that could use a conservatorium. I suppose an admiralty, but conservatorium more so. And this will get us some more money in the region, so we'll build that. What else? What else can we build? Nothing particularly that good. More Cossacks. Infantry will have to do for now. They're pretty bare bones, but hey, we'll take what we can fucking get our little grubby fingers on. Alright, looking pretty good, pretty good. Let's see, we have another agent somewhere. Oops, wrong button. Alright, he managed to infiltrate. That's good. Lots of traits gained. Prussia and Austria. Oh yeah, this is old news. Nothing new on that front. Okay. What about Moscow? Moscow can recruit anything special? Kinda. Regiment line infantry, which is a lot better than our regular old lads, I'm pretty sure. They're quite a bit more accurate. Only by 10, but it might be worth it. Streltsky, or Streltsies. I think we'll get the Novgorods. Novgorods look pretty good. Then again, the Brutsitsky, oh god, Russian. They're not half bad either. They're a lot better in melee defense. And dealing with the Ottomans, I imagine they'll be a bit more of a problem. And then basic line infantry as well. Regiment footmen, line infantry. Huh, alright. Well, we should start investing more money, I suppose. I do want to build up the road system to... Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think I need to do that, particularly. I could use a better road somewhere, I'm sure. Just maybe not here. Perhaps up here instead. Governor's residence, there we go. Might as well get some structures. What's this do? Enable research of... Okay, we do want that. Get the researches going and unlocked. No new research buildings yet, but we're getting there. Alright, there we go. Alright, so these road systems we have built definitely make it easier to maneuver throughout our empire, which is good. It will be crucial and important that we are able to move troops to and from wherever we need, especially if the Swedes go to war with us. The only one I'm really worried about in the north, not particularly worried about Norway, agent recruited. Well, another gentleman, I suppose. Let's just move him down to Moscow. This is so fringe far out there, I don't even know if I really want to build or improve it. Theatra? Nah, not particularly. Governor's Palace will produce more income bonus, which is something we definitely could use. We do want to improve the Governor's Palaces throughout our empire, so that's what we'll focus on doing this turn. Get a couple of them rolling. Start building up shit. Alright, so let's see. Where are we doing? Well, we're a little outnumbered, artillery-wise. Demand a surrender. Well, it couldn't hurt. If we can force them to attack us, that'd be preferable. Instead, I'm going to have you prepare to reinforce. So you're on your way. It'll be about 2 turns till he reaches. So you just gotta hold until then. Oops. Grab my missionary. Slowly but surely, they become more and more orthodox. That's good. Recruitment. Now what could we use here? More line infantry couldn't hurt. The Ottomans are building up forces in the AO, but nothing too threatening. Let's see if we can assassinate him. Assassination success. Alright, he's dead. That's good. Military technology. The plug bayonet. Oh, that's good. Successful mission. Your agent has successfully completed the mission, returning to the sensitive information. He will be ready for new orders and return next turn. This is good news. Very good news. Carbines would be useful, but I'm going to take that ring bayonet first. Alright. Everything looks good at the moment. We'll find out. God, that Ottoman Empire, I tell you. Their turn takes quite a hefty bit. We'll start skipping it once it gets too big. But yeah, we're going to definitely want to knock out the Ottomans. You can definitely tell they're going to be a leggy little bastard now, aren't they? Alright, looks like they're sallying forth. This is good. We're going to force them to bring their 8-inch mortars closer than they'd like. We've got experience, but we're a little worn and torn. However, they're provincial militias, so they're not that good. We have experience in veterancy, and our general is a lot more experienced than his. Alexander Minskov. Alright, we'll see if we can't kick their asses again. Those who expect to reap the blessings of freedom must, like men, undergo the fatigue of supporting it. He's an intellectual lad. Well, what a good lad. Everybody loves an intellectual. Well, kind of, sort of. He's not too pretentious. Good lord. Maybe I'll fucking cut out these loading times. We'll see. We'll see how slow it takes. That might save us more time as we proceed. Ah, glorious fog battles. Yes. Well, this will hamper their mortars, to say the absolute fucking least. I want to actually pull them in close, so we can switch to grape shot then. I want these guys hiding in the woods just to swarm out like an angry mob of bees, slaughtering them. Actually, I'll move the cavalry over here. Alright, there they are over yonder. Oh, do not press N. That is leggy as fuck. Alright, prioritize enemy mortars. Alright, we'll begin advancing to the shrubs here, because we can use them as cover. Things are going to get a little nasty, though. I could promise you that. But we, as brave Ruskies, will not be cowardly. These provincial militias are looking quite vulnerable. Alright, I want you to charge that guy right off the fucking bat. I want you to force them into action. While we pull them a little closer. Alright, you guys hit them. They didn't even manage to stop and shoot. That's going to be devastating to that unit. Alright, so begins the glorious battle of their city. Let's go straight for the general then with their cavalry. I have faith in you lads. Put them down. Put them to the sword. Alright, let's advance a little closer. Nothing like hurting them real nice in the flank with some good shots. Alright, our Russian lads are breaking. What's over here? Oh god. Orta Cossack infantry. What is this? Is that what this is? Just Cossacks? They're hurting, I'll say that much. In that case, fire on them instead. Alright, we've managed to engage their general in melee. This should be good for us. Should be. We managed to get the jump on him. I'd like to think we're going to beat him. I don't know what the modifiers for this difficulty setting are. Might be absurd and outrageous for all I know. They're winning slightly. The unit is losing pretty badly. They've been halved. I'd like to know what's going on over here. Things are not going as good as they should be. And that worries me grievously. They're getting a little lower than I'd definitely like. Alright, a rear flank charge, I should say. Kind of, well, no flank. That'll be handy. That might break one of them. That unit's broken. Continue to advance. Have the artillery switch fire on that unit there. 43. I'm not liking this. These guys are kind of tough. These General's Bodyguard. Normally, I don't remember the General's Bodyguard being particularly that good or effective. Then again, we have low-tier units, so I should be expecting that. Alright, so I've got an idea here. To guarantee the General's death, we're going to send that unit into melee. That unit is returning. Do need to be aware of that. Concerned. Got a good idea on how to deal with them. Jesus. They're tough little bastards, I'll give them that much. I have to get my general invested. We'll hold off for the time being. Alright, have this unit break and head in for that. Alright, move up over there. I'd like to think the cavalry can handle these guys, but you never fucking know. Yeah, they've got them. That'll silence their guns at the very least. Switch to firing on them over there. Actually, fuck it. Cover them. Alright, we've got the situation under control. Definitely beating them back. Oof, these guys are getting a little tired. Just keep routing them. Not too shabby. Alright, switch the cannons over here. Oh, I think they're already over there, but I don't really recall correctly. Our first regiment's getting a little low on the cavalry department. We did make it into melee, though. That's good. If we start flanking them, they'll start breaking. Plus, they have friendly units routing through them. The units are going to have to attack that one as well. To hell with it. Just prevent that unit from coming back. We almost got him on the run. Yeah, that unit shouldn't come back. Shouldn't is the key word here. I'm more worried about that unit than over there. The Crimeans are on the last ropes. Alright, with combined artillery fire and just this much rifle fire, we might be able to break them. A charge should push them over the edge. Ceasefire. There we go. And that unit's broken. But I want all the experience we can get. This line infantry is going to break, whether they like it or not. That unit's still routing. Let's make sure they stay routing by bombarding them. Okay, we'll just hit continue for the most part, and we'll just sort of round it up that way. Alright, not too fucking shabby. And good enough for me. Alright, we'll take it. That's a good victory. The essence of war is violence. Moderation in war in war is imbecility. John, Jackie, Arbonaught, something Fisher. Look at that experience. Holy shit. These guys are fucking rolling in the XP. Jesus. View battle statistics. Look at that. General's bodyguard killed 41, but holy shit. The Streltsy just killed 686 enemies. Very cost effective. Demi-cannons mostly just did morale. Honestly, that's all they're for. They're not really good at getting kills. But the Streltsy really brought down their numbers from what they were to nothingness. Alright, with that was their Sally 4th attempt. Now, they're definitely toast. Because that's weakened their numbers to virtual oblivion. Gosh darn it. We have another agent, but we have nowhere to put the little bastard. Okay, so what else can we build? Well, we could build a theater. That'll help. Other than that, what else can we build? Let's just scan around. This is the best way to do it. Nothing. Alright, so let's move on here. What do we got? Opera House. That'll get us some more wealth. That's good. Gonna have to do it like that for a while. Now, let's see. The reinforcements, let's get them in here. Alright, this should do it. The final battle for Crimea. The only thing I'm afraid of is fear. Arthur Wesley, Duke of Wellington, British General and Prime Minister. Now, once Crimea is knocked out of the picture, we can begin establishing a naval base here. Which we should use to launch an invasion into Istanbul. I'm wondering what the Ottoman fleet strength is, but I'm imagining we're going to be far behind in naval technology, because Russia doesn't have a fleet down here. It's going to be kind of imperative that we get something. Some sort of fleet, because we do want the Black Sea to be under our dominion. Now there's a good hill here for cannon placement. Actually, this is a nice little spot. Just move these lads back. Again, we should have reinforcements coming to the battle. Even if not, we'll be able to beat them pretty easily. Cavalry over here. Oops, I meant to put you over here. Actually, no, give them the high ground. There we go. Alright, reinforcements are arriving. This is good. They're coming in a fair distance away, so they probably won't be here in time to do any severe or major aid. They will be here. Oh god, that auto movement is awful. Why would they go all the way over there? Right, let's see. That's the most dangerous one. I can't wait till we get explosive shells. I believe we get explosive shells in this one. Those will be extraordinarily handy. Alright, they've already met our forces over there. Time to advance. There we go. Alright, once these Crimeans are gone, oh boy. There's a couple of Crimean armies that we're gonna have to round up. Go take care of the general, if you will, kindly. Have to be careful of friendly fire. That's just too much firepower being put down on them. Alright, we managed to reach the general. The general is toast. This looks weird. Okay, they got that sorted. The trumpet guy's going crazy. They're tough, I'll give them that, but they'll be dead soon enough. Enemy general's killed. That'll dampen their morale. What do we have over here? Probably have the cavalry finish these ones off. Once these generals' units is gone. They're being quite brave, I'll give them that. I want the artillery pounding on that. What I'll do with you instead is I'll have you do that, and just kill whatever's left of them, or pretty much most of them. I'll bring you over here. We'll see if they readjust. Begin advancing over here. By them being shot, they should just not come back, I would hope. Sheesh. Cavalry can be a bit autistic when it comes to running down stuff. Yes, it is awful, but it gets the job done. Alright, they won't be in position to fire 2 salvos. Do I need to give multiple orders? No, because I feel like that might contradict and cause issues, as it so often fucking does. Alright, you cannons, you need to cease fire. You're just gonna hurt our own lads. Alright, good. No, they're forming a square formation. I didn't even know they had the tech for that. No, they're not. Well, that's gonna leave a fucking mark. Alright, that should be the end of the Mongolians. Or Mongolians, the Crimeans. Well, it should be. Fuck it. Just kill him. We'll get him this way. There we go. Alright, that should be the end of them. And that spells the final end to the Crimean problem. Now we can prepare our fleet for, or build a fleet in the Mediterranean. However, it looks like this port is, well, it's serviceable to say the least. We'll build a 5th rate. Take 2 turns, but we might as well get started. Now, I think you have to repair it in order to convert it, if I remember right. Start converting them. Start replenishing our lads. We've got a huge Ottoman force building up over there. That's not good. Alright, so recruitment. We can build all sorts of nice, fancy things. But I would kind of want to improve the road system out here. Build up that a little. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to march what we have recruited thus far down here, because we're going to need more troops for that in building up, because the Ottomans are building up too, and we're going to begin recruiting from here. Should be a lot easier now. We've got the cannons, I think. What we could definitely use with is a couple more cavalry. Streltsies are really good. I like them. Let's get our spies over here. There we go. Alright. Well, what I think we'll do right now that we've completed that phase of our plan, is we'll conclude today's episode here. But, as you can see, we're making some steady progress. We don't know a hell of a lot about the world, but hey, maybe because we have access to this port, maybe we can trade with someone else? I don't think that will really do anything, but let's take a peek. The 13 colonies, that's actually a possibility. Honestly, they're so far away, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'll take the money. It'll put them on friendly terms with us, but let's talk to Britannia. Alright, Britannia. Well, we can't have trade with them, probably because we're blocked by that strait there that the Ottomans control. The Mughal Empire, not particularly interested. I like how I can get trade with 13 colonies. This perplexes me slightly. Do we have Alaska? Is that why? I don't know. Also, is this Persia? Yes, it is. The vile Ottoman filth will pay. Armenia, you'll one day be liberated, and then they'll force them to admit that they committed genocide against you. Oh, yes. But looks like things are going well, I think. Anyways, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call this right now. We're going to call it here. Ugh, can't even speak properly. But yeah, next time we will we'll try to start pushing in Moldavia, and I would like to push and cut off Constantinople, so as to split the Ottomans in two, in terms of cutting off the Middle East and the Egyptus sections from, yeah, look at all the fucking fuckers just raiding the goddamn sea lanes. But, and then just sort of divide and conquer. Because what I want to do is I want to take Moldavia to push them away from Crimea. This will be a good choke waypoint, and then take Constantinople while, you know, sort of pushing this way and pushing into here as well. And sort of push the Ottomans out of the Balkans, taking it back. But yes, without further ado, this is your host, Captain Kibbs, signing off, and we will see you in the next episode. So until then, have yourself a glorious day.